Better do this right.
Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene?
I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know? Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet. Your guess is as good as mine, but she's up to something. I could tell she was trying to cover her tracks, but this is my job, and there's a reason I'm in charge of the technicians here. Yeah, because bosses love it when you go around them. Have fun with that. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
I warned people that trouble was
No Imogene, I see. Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky. Good, because without it, this adds a complaint. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayu know that you're there on Ryujin. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. Imogene has the potential to do this company a great. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
Company's future might be bright.
Move along.
this Aurora stuff. It's blowing my mind.
don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. I can always make time when it comes to an... So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin and... As long as it doesn't involve the I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in... And what mutual benefit? This is starting to sound like my kind of deal. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a... Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Aren't you the one I saw running away?
Your safety is almost
Yeah.
so go out, have your fun, live your best life.
Oh, I sound
We'll be here when you're ready.
You can take for granted that we're with you wherever you go.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
You're in the right place, baby.
People joke. Say those Varun zealots worship a snake.
You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special. I've got one rule for you in there. So, third floor is off limits. They catch you snoop. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better. Back off.
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the Syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions? You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind a desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you. I can't do that. The moment I step in that building, Dalton will lock me up, and Ularu will be on high alert. You really are naive when it comes to corporate culture. Once I'm back at Ryujin, Ularu will be looking to tie up any loose ends. So I can stay here and deal with you, or I can go back and deal with her. Which is why I'm hoping you'll take this evidence to Dalton. Of course you do. Look, if you just bring this slate to Dalton, I'm sure he'll understand. But if I go with you, everything is ruined. It's your choice. Do you want the truth? Or do you just want to be Employee of the Month? I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
You try anything, you're dead. I hope this means you.
Tell Bulleye, your home away
Got you covered. Our treatment.
prospects. Got those today.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? I had a feeling you'd... Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
This could be the most important. Don't cause any trouble.
Is there something I can help? All right. This sounds like a close. Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks.
Now, is this some sort of joke? And just where is this absurd... Is this a game? It is a horrible thing when such well-made play. Well, that's unfortunate, because I could do this all day. Well, that would be great, if there was anything to tell. Sorry. That kind of talk won't get you anywhere in this corporate world. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole. That depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions. Oh, I'm no traitor to Ryujin. I'm the one that's going to keep this company on top for decades to come. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's? I'm disappointed in you, Op. And here I thought... The only way you stop me from carrying out my plans to depose Masako. You could try to get me fired, but that... Face it, this isn't... You want to bring the entire building security team down on you? Best case scenario for you is Ryujin executes... Either that, or you become a public spectacle who the... We'll see about.
They know how to make a fight.
This deal could be
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
You're back. I suppose you suddenly have all the facts now. This I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate her. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, it will be a relief to reinstate. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a... In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed it.
My company's future might be bright.
Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by... something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. The mole took priority. Now that Dalton has everything he needs, thanks to... We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification, designed to protect the user against other neuroamp... users. Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection. As long as you work for us, you don't have a choice. I'm sure I don't have to remind you where the door is if you're not capable of handling this task.
You really don't have anything to worry about. The procedure is simple and safe. It's just a matter of getting the right materials. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered...
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the Rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any We not only expect it, the outpost has been performing as expected up until now, which is why we're concerned.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any... Good. Feel free to deal with any resistance.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
guess let's go to the den. So these contraband, so I don't get fucking arrested.
How may the Trade Authority assist you? Yes, of course.
So I guess can I go to Mars?
This is United Colony space. Maintain.
Oh shit. Do I have to go to Crix?
In current course while we scan for contraband. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. You want to kick back? Avoid the
like I like my coffee. Scalding. I always thought leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one at
Anything ship-related, you're at the right place. Take care of your ship, she'll take care of you.
Need something?
Now you buy heading out. I'll only the bet. Tactical gear is my spec. Stay safe out there.
Weapons, weapons, ammo. I bet I have something that... Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Please tell me you know exact... This better be worth it. We're done here? Great.
I should probably go back to the UC and take care of the bounty. Because I'm a nice guy like that. Oh, stop it. How do I pay the bounty? Can I get on with my business?
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Do you need me for something?
What's on your mind?
Yeah?
Captain, I believe your ship will perform more efficiently if you bring me on board. I have been idling and awaiting my next order for some time. I will go wherever.
Hey, I'm listening. Always. Something you need? Let's see what you've got. Bye.
I have things for you. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Is something amiss? Sorry to pull you aside like this. Taking those steps to eradicate the Terramorph threat is a... Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated the situation... Well, I'm relieved that the United Colonies agreed to use their genetically engineered... Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. That was a... Against it. I follow the science. If Chief Engineer Kulkarni believes that the micro... Good. I wouldn't want you to think it was some kind of Your decision, coupled with the eradication of the Lazarus plant, has... Oh, well, of course. I'm happy to be there for you. If there's anything else you ever feel like discussing, you let me know.
Uh-oh.
Actually, yes, I do. Glad to hear. Maybe another time.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Go find out why this shipment was brought here instead of Ryujin Industries.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
My brother-in-law just got back from...
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Looked amazing, but if I have to look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Thank you. Hard to argue with that. Fine, I'll issue you an access card. Infinity better get it together.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, got that
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. I don't need to tell you anything. I think you need to leave before I'm forced to call security. You think I'm just gonna give you? I wish that were the case. Well, I guarantee... I'm glad you understand. I'm still willing to talk. Yeah, maybe we can work something out. All right. Maybe there really is some good that can come out of this. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several So far, only one patient has survived. Whoa, let's not take it too far. When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? It's moments like these when Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Those are human lives we're talking.
Infinity is the one that should take the blame. We're victims here as well.
You still did it without the authorizations, my dog.
Deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here.
Oh my god.
Infinity may have lied to us.
Should have stopped after the first one, my dog.
We did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Career's already ruined.
And you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane...
What a guy. He has some moral virtue, that dude.
All of this to help my career.
I will shoot the fuck out of you, dude.
If I were you, I'd put that back.
No.
If you need help, you should speak to Sean.
Something to report?
This is Freestar Collector Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
You're good. Well,
Who knew this quest line would take longer than 4 hours? Jesus Christ almighty. I don't even think I'm really done with it. I don't really see the end. What is the end? Me taking down somebody high up in infinity?
Don't wander into any restricted area.
We're wasting time. Vina needs that shipment.
Hey there.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. .100% pure. When it comes to the brain, we don't want... Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing...
So, what did you learn about CM? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I figured it was related. And... So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of
To hell with corporations and CEOs and profit margins. People have died.
I'll make sure
Yo, she doesn't like me working with these people.
every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, and with the Rothocyte secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Hey there.
The new NeuroAmp Vina design is absolutely brilliant.
It's gonna be another twist, isn't it? It's gonna be somebody else.
Ryujin CEO
No, she admitted it. She admitted it.
It's unparalleled.
I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer...
I had a feeling Imogene wasn't responsible.
In due time, I'll be reaching out. Yes. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need... For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene...
Must that poor woman's name be continuously dragged through the mud? These non...
It's a means to an end. We'll make sure Imogene is properly exonerated. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring... We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence with... You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place.
She confessed to me, though.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting. We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. We demand the best.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. I know you're not insinuating that this is my fault.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. Good. I can tell Vina is going to enjoy working with you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your...
So much work to do.
What is she doing?
Are you sure you're okay? We take a lot of pride in
I'm a bit jealous of Ryujin's gorgeous design. The fact that the neuroamp can control and manipulate
here's my lucky
people
candidate.
against their will
I hope you're
is
ready to
disgusting.
embark on one amazing
The
journey.
device shouldn't be allowed to exist.
Oh, don't worry. That's not. Now, just a few details before we begin. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient... you're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready.
Okay.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? You look good? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
On the one hand, I'm fascinated by the incredible technology. On the other, I'm terrified what could happen should this fall into the wrong hands.
I only understood about half of it.
Hmm.
Made me happy I became an
It's kind of
engineer.
clunky, like with the UI and shit.
Well, don't let it slip to DeMarcus that she lectured you.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
He'll give you a 3-hour lecture
What was it
of
like?
his own about why he disagrees with her theories.
How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it... Yes! Good. Hear that, DeMarcus?
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. When it comes to your job, you... Besides, the neural amp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Our floor's off limits.
We don't get
Pardon.
Can I get one of those Ryujin security suits? They look pretty cool. Alright.
This couldn't be the most.
I hate waiting.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just hope her promise of no brain damage holds true as well.